We've got a ton of New York Rangers head coaching search updates as we've got guys who have been granted permission to interview. We've got guys who are no longer in the running after being interviewed, and we've got a ton of other news. So if you're a Rangers fan, smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, and definitely stay tuned for this video because it's going to be a great one. And like I said, there's going to be a ton of news in this video talking about the New York Rangers head coaching search. So let's get right into it. Starting off here with Jay Leach, the Rangers have been granted permission to interview him. He was the assistant coach of the Kraken for the past two seasons. Obviously, they had a great playoff run this year, and definitely a team to keep an eye on. And they're definitely an interesting team, and they're a really solid one. And Jay Leach has been a clear big part of that, being the assistant coach and helping them have a good playoff run. They went on to the conference semifinals, had a good run there. Ended up losing, but still had a great run, especially for a pretty new team to the league. And he was the Jay Leach for his playing career was pretty solid. It was a 5th-round pick back in 1998. 115th overall. He's a defenseman, left-handed shot, born in Syracuse, New York. 43 years old. Definitely on the younger side for most coaches. 6'4", big guy, but had a solid playing career. He really did. He had 4 years at Providence College, then moved on to the ECHL for a couple of years, then played in the AHL for a couple of years and went back and forth a bit between the ECHL and AHL. Then had his NHL debut in 2005, 2006 with the Bruins. Then a couple of years in the AHL. Back to the NHL with Tampa Bay Lightning, then another couple of years in the AHL, then had a year or two with New Jersey at the NHL level, then Montreal, San Jose, and back to Devils, and in between there had some AHL stints as well. So he's had a solid pro career, had 70 total games in the NHL, 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. So he did end up getting a couple points in the NHL, which is pretty cool. Had 70 games played. Not bad, not the best NHL career, but had a great pro career, a ton of games in the AHL and in the ECHL as well as, like I said, 70 games in the NHL. Had a really solid pro career as a player, and definitely I got to keep an eye on for this job. But his coaching career was solid. 1 year as an assistant coach with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Helped get them to the second round there and had 3 games that season as a head coach as well. So kind of an interim guy, but still did pretty solid there. Then the year after that, had 1 year as an assistant coach with the Providence Bruins. And the next 4 years after that was the head coach of the team, and making to the first round twice and not making not making playoffs the next 2 years after that as well. But obviously COVID mixed in those last couple of years, so that kind of ruined that. But the last 2 seasons he has spent with the Seattle Kraken as an assistant coach, and obviously that's kind of where he's getting his experience from, and it seems like he has a relatively decent shot at getting this job. And if he does, hopefully he can do well with us, obviously, and hopefully get the Rangers to the next level and maybe turn guys like Lafreniere and Kakko into the studs that we expect them to be and turn them into better players. But a guy like Spencer Carberry, if you're going for a younger coach, 41 years old, I would personally rather see Carberry. Maybe it's an American connection with Drury, but I just feel like there's a lot more experience with Carberry. But we have got information on Carberry that apparently it's more than likely not going to be him if they go for a younger coach. It seems like that they're leaning towards Jay Leach, which is it's a fine move. Obviously, I'm not the one who's making the decisions. I'm not the one getting paid to make them, but I feel like Carberry's got a lot more success as a head coach at the ECHL level and the AHL level, as well as being an assistant coach with the Leafs the past 2 years as well. And he's got multiple more years as a head coach at the pro level in the ECHL, AHL. So I personally feel like we should go for Carberry over Leach. But if we do go younger guy, Carberry or Leach, they both seem like great options. But it does seem like if they go with a younger guy, it's more than likely going to be Jay Leach. And then taking a look at some other news here. According to the Athletic, Mike Babcock is done. He's not getting the job. And also, if the Rangers, obviously go for a veteran option, they're not taking Babcock. Peter Laviolette seems like he's going to be the option. So right now, as it stands, it seems like a veteran option is going to be Laviolette, and if they want to go a younger option, it's going to be Jay Leach. Personally, I like Carberry more, like I said, but obviously I'm not paid to make that decision, so it doesn't really matter. But a guy like Peter Laviolette, he's won a championship in the AHL, he's won a championship in the NHL, and he's made the playoffs a ton of times, made it to the finals, once with the Flyers as well. Didn't win, but still made it to the finals, has made the second round a ton of the times as well. Like, he has been a fantastic coach, also made the finals with the Nashville Predators in 2016-17, so he's won the Cup before, won an AHL championship, made the finals with 2 other teams as well. So he's been a great coach. One of the better coaches over the past couple decades or so. Definitely a great coach, and definitely got to keep an eye on. If the Rangers go for a veteran guy, I am more than happy with us taking Peter Laviolette. And if we go with the younger option, I'm fine with Carberry or Jay Leach, but like I said, it does seem like it will be Jay Leach. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just happily smash the like button. Don't forget to comment your thoughts. And like I said, if you're a Rangers fan, this is the place to be. There is not a better channel for Rangers content on the YouTube. So definitely, if you're a Rangers fan, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you.